Everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Today we're doing another episode in our legendary Isabella von Karstein campaign. Let's go ahead and get in here. Auto resolve. Using Still Faith overall mod. This is March 2019. So all of that. We just got a confederation last time with Manfred. Now we're not even sure if we want it. Now, after looking at him a little bit closer, after all that. However, he was holding off the dwarves and he was holding off Ostermark for a long time, so it still was useful. It slowed our growth because we didn't have that town, but it did save us some money because we didn't have to build an army to defend it also. How was that a close victory? We had like a 90% chance it was giving us, and we slaughtered him. Okay, whatever. Could subjugate. I doubt they, I mean, they're going to break out. We could burn them as well, but we might have a few turns before they come at us if we subjugate. I think that will give us a kiss if we subjugate them. If they burn us, or if we burn them, then the a neighboring faction is just going to take the area. I guess we'll try the subjugate route. Student, nice. Mortal Informer, staff damage. Wow. Yeah, that's really, really good. 44 melee attack. Not particularly for this kind of army, but like later on. Can be very nice. Okay, so we just finished Spellbinding. Could get Dark Arts. We need to get towards Lightning Strike though, so maybe just Uncanny Presence. I think that's the big one. Getting towards Walking Dead for, in case they change it. Cryptors used to be able to get 8/8, I think, with Walking Dead, and it was in the second tree, so they've changed that now. Where Cryptors don't get that kind of bonus. Carriages of Death. That's awful. Probably. Just seems bad. I mean, it does apply to Vargulds and Vargeist. It does add some extra strength, which is good, but I wish you could get more points in the lower tree and it goes towards the higher tree. That would be nice, but... up there, Dark Aura, Skeletal Minions, Dark Arts, Mortis Engine can definitely be good. Here's the Elements, Town Horizon. Here, guys. I think we need to get to Lightning Strikes. There's, I mean, we need Lightning Strike against some of these towns right now, so... go with Uncanny. Okay, so she's got all this stuff. She's already started towards this process, so let's go ahead and get her on her way. Okay, so Melissa, and then anyone else that's death magic, we need to start pimping them out. I think that the shadow magic is not as good, so the shadow people will just, they can be our fighters, and that's fine. Yeah, we probably should have been leveling up the death people the whole time. I mentioned kind of last episode. Because we can still hire a new one with each lord and level it up quite a bit, but it's not going to be enough to get to purple sun, I don't think, off of like the first hire. Maybe if we get enough bonuses, but I don't think that's true. I want to try to get to Slippery. 6% success chance. Does one of these kisses give us extra success chance? It's vigor loss reduction. Hero success chance plus 10%. But need to get to the level 2 one, Karstein. What else? Okay, we need tech. Okay, so we got spread the covens. Plus 2 recruit rank for vampires. Okay, how much? What is our vampire recruit rank bonus right now? So if we got another plus 2, that'd be plus 5 ranks. So that would give us... we'd start at level 6, and we would have at least 10 skill points. So it's 1 to start, and then 3 to level up. That's 4 total, then 5, and then 8. Yeah, 8 points we'd have purple. And then we'd also be able to get hunger, I think. Or pretty... No, not hunger. What is the... We definitely have the purple stuff, and we might be able to go even further. Like 3 in purple. We might even be able to get to Arcane Conduit. To be 8, 9, 10 points. Yeah, we might be able to get to Arcane Conduit right off the bat. So this gives us 3. Does she... I'm trying to remember if she gives any recruit rank stuff. Sorry, let me just skim this real quick. Hero cost, upkeep. Upkeep. Fargold Fargeist, damage. Don't think she gives anything at level stuff up. Recruitment capacity. Carried Swarms, Dark Arts. Okay. So we kind of want that tech for new vampires, and usually I don't get that one, but we probably need that. Also for necromancers, that'd be very relevant. Do any of her, like the passive? No, not for Vlad. What the hell? I'm not Vlad. Hero. Oh, okay. Hero capacity plus 3. I looked at her passive, and that doesn't do anything. Right? Dark Retinue. No. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do that tech then. That eventually, when we hire, we should be able to go all the way through the magic tree. So I still want to level up some of the other ones, but just in case it's not leveled up far enough, I think that's what we'll go for. Ward recruit rank is okay, potentially. Diplomacy with people. Your recruit rank for Banshees is pretty legit too. We're not going to hire any more Banshees for a little bit though, probably. So we want to get over here and get the Crypt Horrors if we want to hire those. Or Cairn Race. I'm not sure. It's so tough because now they're all... I like had it in my mind that Crypt Horrors were out, pretty much. Now I'm not so sure. Okay, how much do they hate us? Probably an extreme amount. Quite a bit, although it is improving. And they are at war, I think, with, yeah, Ostland, Wiesenland.
All right.
Possible they don't break it immediately.
My hand hovers close to my blade.
That's
Utter your demand. Absolutely
not a good sign. He doesn't sound very happy. We'll see. I mean, it might just be stupid to try. Maybe I should have just burned it. But he is at war with other people. I mean, it does give him...
The Empire. That's
the thing, is it gives him a 12-stack army whenever you do that. It did give us a kiss, though. So I guess even if we get trolled... Get a kiss, and we get to move over here 1 turn sooner. Okay, so let's... Ooh, okay. Let's go, like...
Flight.
So they don't have that much over there. They have some, but...
Isabella von Karstein.
Okay, so we can hire some decent stuff here, actually. We can get 1 more of these. Graveguard with great weapons. We might need to upgrade a little bit. Upgrade the zombies here. There's no limit to the amount you can raise dead. I think Black Knights, in case they want to fight us outside, we can actually attack the outside person and force them to come outside. Although I'm not sure if I even want to do that. I think just having the zombies on the rafters would be better, but I'm pretty sure he's going to force my hand and make me come outside. Or like, he's going to go outside. So I could force these to come in as reinforcements, potentially. And then just, like, at least pick this off. So we'll wait until next turn, I think. I mean, he could go hostile with me right now and come after me with these zombies if he wants to. I don't think he's going to do it. He might perceive me as coming at him as hostile. Now, we could do some real... regiments of renown here, which we don't always do, but like tithe, have a bazillion health, meat shield, and then these things are like okay, they're kind of expensive for what they are. They're kind of junk, to be honest. These things are pretty legit. Devils of Swartzhofen. These are much later. I think the Sternsmen, like, this stuff used to be way earlier. I feel like Sternsmen you could get in the teens. In the past, they probably made these tougher to get, which is fair, because you already have raised dead. You probably honestly shouldn't even have regiments of renown, but they're just cool, so people like to have them. Okay, that's fine.
It is night.
We're here. There's no way they're sieging this. We're just kind of in holding mode right now. Okay, so what do we want here then? Okay, so we already have one of these. One of these. This would give us more banshees, and it would allow us to hire knights. Don't like the knights too much. I do like the corpse cart. The tier 1 corpse cart. We are pretty rich. We will need that eventually to get... We might want a black coach. I think, doesn't it give like some kind of magic? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of this thing, I think. But it has okay armor. It's not really that tough, honestly. But it does have perfect vigor. Gets a bonus versus infantry. It does cause terror, and it's got some like stuff that's pretty good. Damage resistance, strider, replenishment. Okay, so it can heal itself. Removes immune to psych. So we've seen some other units that do that. It's pretty good. Self-constant. 50% piercing damage. Okay, extra charge bonus. Now, maybe one of these. It does require a lot of extra micro, but it's fairly fast, and it's has perfect vigor, which is, as I keep saying, really, really good and undervalued a lot of times. Unholy Lodestone. We definitely want Unholy Lodestone eventually, and I guess we'll get a White King. He's not amazing, but he does have whatever this shield thing is. What? Bolstered defense. So having one of them in an army is probably pretty good. It's cheap. He's only 128 upkeep. I mean, he does get public order. That's relevant. I don't know. He's not that great, but having one in there is probably good for the buff. So maybe we just go ahead and start upgrading this. It is going to make our public order situation a lot worse if we do that, but it's going to be a long time before we can level this up to tier 5. So we're probably just looking at tier 4, which is an extra Banshee and a corpse cart. I mean, the corpse cart alone is probably worth Just having one of those in an army could be a big deal. Because those buffs are going to mean a lot more in every army except for Isabella's army, because Isabella's is kind of a special, crazy army with all the vampires. But obviously I can't have that in every army. This is just an Isabella special. So most of them are going to have traditional, you know, like infantry fights. So having that 10 melee attack, 10 melee defense can be really good.
Never.
We can get Vargul's over here eventually. Okay. That's all good. What is this guy doing?
Who calls me?
Yeah, and we've got all the other major buildings we need. We do have a forestry building, but we don't need to make Vargeist right now. Okay. Moot, do we want to repair this? Probably not. It's likely to get sacked again, but we'll hold on to it for now, just for funsies. These guys may or may not come at us. I was hoping maybe we could trade with them and not having it. I just really didn't want to lose a turn burning that. Like, you have to stand there, you lose all of your movement. I'm pretty sure you used to at least when you raise. And if I vassal him, I knew I would get a kiss at least, so if I have to go back and kill him again, at least I was working towards that 5 public order. The very highly coveted 5 public order that I want. And it helped tremendously with expanding. Ron Brindle trying to step up. He's probably going for the moot. Little sleazer that he is. They're like, ooh, an unwalled town. Let me go get that. I mean, it's smart, but those dwarves are probably rich as hell, too. They're not going to care if they lose that army. After that confederation, they probably have all of this. They probably have all the mountains. What is this? Ammo, missile damage, whatever.
I do not bandy words with the weak. Leave me.
Please don't murder me. Nah, bro, you gonna get murdered. You gonna get murdered. Hey man, if you had a confederation option, I'd consider it, but ooh, where did they just go? It's like they're trespassing. They run. Where did they run? Hey, thanks for the sub, Turux. I appreciate it. Okay, well, they did not turn on me that turn, which is good. I gave him a free 12 stack. Well, they are at war with these people now, too, so let's see how it goes. All right, where did they go? Okay, they just walked into my territory? Just for fun? Or what? Oh, they tried to step out to attack somebody? They tried to attack them? Is that what happened? They look pretty injured. That's a shame.
Soon I'll be
Oh, that nice 20 stacks down the toilet, huh?
Empire.
Hey, you know what? If you didn't break your military alliance with me, there's a damn decent chance I may have just left this alone the entire game. Just because it'd be a pain in the ass to break the alliance and have to go deal with them. So I maybe have just let them live the whole game and just deal with a 2-town province, because whatever, I don't need this provincial edict. We have all the extra free public order off the vampiric corruption.
Big arm.
So I maybe would have let him live.
No.
Okay, what is this guy rolling with?
Our enemies shout.
Very little. Okay. I think we can just kill him. We still have a pretty decent squad.
Darkness comes.
This. It's like a full. Isn't that a full 20? It's 17. It's some pretty business units. At least go with one of these. could replace these with skeletons this time. How much more are skeletons? Per turn. So 93 versus 54. I do have 60,000 sitting around. To be fair. How much are these? 93 also? What's the difference? These have melee attack. Wait, that's it? 1 less damage. These have 4 more melee attack, but these get a bonus versus large and charge defense. I guess we'll go with those. Help us out with the Crypt Horrors. Okay. I think I want these in this particular fight. Maybe the Crypt Ghouls, they're a little bit more expensive, but they do have lethal poison, which is good in these types of fights. You got all that cost reduction to raise dead, where it's like almost cheaper to raise it than it is to hire. It's pretty close. Okay. Were they fighting? Ostermark. I think all of these. Ostermark, Caricadrine, and Ostermark's technically not firing me, or not fighting me right now.
My hand hovers
so
close
those guys
to my
may have
blade.
been coming down
Utter your
to try
demand
to take
before
that
I raise it.
Temple off.
We cannot.
300. Okay, fine. We'll just murder him. Don't worry about it, bros. We got it. We got you covered. And then we will cover you in blood. Can I not? I have to call my allies in for help. They're gonna break out, aren't they? Of course they are. God bless. This is just like what happened with Sartosa. Should've just burned it. I guess I got a kiss out of it. We're gonna have to go back over there and kill him. Again. Again. We're gonna have to burn him.
Death and destruction!
I didn't think you had to call your allies in to help. I could have sworn you can say don't call your allies in to help. Little pests. Alright, they're probably gonna come over and either take or burn the moot. They'll probably just burn it this time. Probably learn from my mistake and burn me out. So that. These guys are chilling. No one else to... Well, actually, we could start sweetening up them, maybe. Who are they at war with? Empire and a bunch of... Bretonians?
Say what you must, but know you play a dangerous... I disobey.
Dude, they're almost dead. How much do they have left? Virtually, they're about to get wiped. Damn it. I guess I can bring them back, though. That's right. If they get killed, I can just resurrect them later. And just sweet talk my way into picking him up. Now, like I said, he's not a great legendary lord, but I just like to have the legendary lords, you know? It's just cool to collect them. Okay. I think that's all good. Yeah, we're just hanging out. Yeah, I don't really want to deck out what's-her-name's army just yet. I'll just use her. I'll just put a small army with her and then just put her on Rebellion Patrol when we start taking over some of this stuff. I could actually occupy Oberheim, move her over to the Moot, just bounce back and forth and just kill some rebellions. Or I could put her like near Zufbar, have her deal with those rebellions. Okay, this dude is creeping. Okay. Yeah, I need to just level her up a little bit on... Because somebody's got to be on Rebellion Patrol, probably.
I do not bandy words with the weak.
Because now I can't
Leave
really
me.
afford like another 5,000 gold army. I mean, I can. Wait, I thought I was already at war with Caricatrine. What? Okay, sure. Question mark, are you trying to clown me? They're just going on a killing spree through here. I appreciate y'all killing Templehoff for me, but... Damn, y'all, come on, man. You're gonna take the mood already? The dwarfs have reoccupied that crap over there now. Hopefully, we gotta let them build it up a little bit, and we'll go over there and take it again from them. We're about to get that +5 public order, which is gonna help a lot.
Shed their blood.
Okay, life leeching. Okay, pretty sure that's everything I want out of her. We can go ahead and turn her into a fighter. I mean, she's actually just probably going to fly around, honestly, just to be sort of safe. We'll see. We'll just go with spread corruption, I guess. Her. Smoke and mirrors, conviction, tenacity. All this.
Annihilate them.
Real? I mean, I guess they do have a lot of stuff. Can I just auto-resolve it? How much is it gonna kill? I'm gonna heal so much and no one's gonna hit me next turn, I don't think. I'm just gonna do it. Okay. We're gonna they don't have a ward in there. We would eventually beat them. There's just no way to win. It's a little more interesting just because they have like some crypt horrors and, you know, but like these horses are going to be terrible. We just walk up on the walls and we just mow our way through all this stuff in like 15 minutes probably. So I think that it's okay to just move along. We tried this before. Where's going to occupy?
Blood.
Okay, so we did not get a kiss for that. Sylvania. And that is because we'd already killed that lord. So it's you can only kill the lord, the same lord, once and get it. So you can only probably vassalize the same faction once and get it. Assassinated other. Okay.
Speak.
Spirit leech. Okay, so we need to go ahead and start leveling her towards the stuff over there. It's going to take a while to get over there, but we can do it. Let's work towards Dark Benediction, I suppose. Further. Okay, we got scouting maxed out. I guess we just need to get to Arcane Condo. It's probably the best thing. I guess Wind of Death. I don't know. Maybe let's go for Curse of Years at this point. That's so expensive. That's just not as good as Purple Sun. I guess Curse of Years. We could maybe have a use for that at some point. It's like Chaos or something. Probably be pretty good. Okay.
You need me?
Got this stuff. We're at Oberstyre. What did we get? Tier 2. +1 in adjacent provinces for... It's gonna be like 5,400 gold to do that. But that's a lot of adjacency. I mean, that's like... I guess it's not a ton. It's like here, This province and this province are the only two that matter. Actually, it would also be this province. So we get the dwarf territory, this one, this one. If we got the Balefire here, we would just get this dwarf territory, maybe this one. So we get 1, 2, possibly 3, maybe 4. It's like these lines are so gerrymandered. 5 spots. Sterling is obviously like the super good one if you can get it, because that touches everything in this whole area. Okay. Now what do we do? Research rate, probably. Could get growth. Tax rate. 1 recruitment. Do we want to recruit? I mean, we could. What can we get here? Normal grave guard. That's actually kind of intriguing. If we want to get some... Okay, we can get a court... Well, we already have... He's on a corpse card, so we don't need that. Get 4 grave guard. We'd have to wait a couple of turns. Is that worth getting 4 grave guard so that we can beat back the dwarfs? How lame are normal grave guard compared to specialty grave guard? Okay, so normal are 29, 36, 18, 18, or 29, 33, 36, 29, 33, 36, 18. Okay, these are way, way better. What's the catch? Why? Those have a silver or a shield? Charge bonus. These are just like astronomically better. Yeah, I guess we'll pass on the grave guard. We could get the Cairn Wraiths, I think, right? We'll try some of those Wraiths out.
By Sigma, no!
We could just say whatever and just... The Wraiths taking 2 turns are kind of annoying. I understand why, but... Great against most people, not dwarfs then. I think we've got enough to kill him. I think we'll just wait. I don't want to sit around for... I guess it would just be 1 extra turn. I really don't want to do that. I just want to get moving and start murdering. Okay, so we'll just throw down more research. And then... Okay, we could get Shady Township. Actually, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that because it's just 5 turns before we get to tier 4. Okay, so do we want this thing? Probably. That'll give us an extra Banshee. Yeah, we probably want that. We want this thing. Yeah, we can go ahead and get the mausoleum with it. I mean, how many... This would put us back, like, I don't know, 6 turns or something total to get to tier 4. But tier 4 is, like, where we really, really want to be. I think that's all good. We'll go ahead and upgrade this. I didn't even think about this. Oh, we don't need the public order, though, and the money is trivial at this point. 50 gold. Growth is important. We'll keep that. Okay. We'll just leave it as is. We do want a forest building in our main town for tier 4 for the Vargulfs eventually, but... Okay. Leave that as is. He's chilling.
Now.
Or she's chilling, rather.
Do you take me
A lot of
for
extra
a
units. It's
wizard?
8 extra units. So that's 28. Mission is 36, 38 units.
Yes.
I mean, I could go ahead and hire stuff, and then we can afford it now. We're starting to make some momentum here. What do we want, though? I think we just want the Grave Guard. Great weapons. I mean, some of these are really good. The Vargeist are very good. Oh, we can't globally recruit. I just noticed that. You can't global as vampires? Okay, well that, I mean, that kind of makes sense with the raise dead function. Oh, wow. Holy. Why do I have all this? How many units died here? Okay, 6,000 casualties died on turn 8. Turn 19, 4,000. Holy, okay. So we can get a Mortis engine. Okay, so now this is answering some questions. Those are only considered elite? What? Terror guys are only elite? Oh my god. You can have up to 4 of those? Now it does require, how much, what's the base on them? Why is that not a rare monster? Okay, so the base is unit just 1. Oh, that gives, I didn't realize that. Okay, they changed it. Now that gives adjacent provinces 1 corruption. That's really nice. 2 corruption, so you definitely want to level this up in a lot of towns. So you just get 1 extra, so you can have 2. We can only have 1 right now. Okay, so I guess it's like, it's really, really restricted tier 4, but if you can manage to, I guess that's why it's an elite unit. Usually they're rare, so this is a rare unit. You can only have 2 of those. Which makes sense. I mean, these aren't the most insane units in the game, but they're really good because they regenerate. They nerf their health a lot. 75. I'm pretty sure they used to have like 10,000 health. Maybe I'm thinking of different dragons, but maybe that's the zombie dragon. But these regenerate also, and they have really nice vigor, and they're a doorbuster, which is great. Is that Pit of Shades, or is that something else? Terrorgeist Shriek. Okay. Defense. Okay. One Cairn Wraith. 2 of those. We can get a Balefire and a Holy Lodestone. Wow. That is crazy. That's so much. I feel like I've killed way, way more units than that in these other places. I think this is because the AI had this for a while before I reoccupied it. Okay. Now, some of these I would want handed off to, what's her? Isabella. Jesus, I don't even know what to get. I'm like, I need to go to sleep. I'm so dumbfounded by like this. I don't even know what to do. Okay, so we can wait until next turn when she comes over here, I think. Then we can raise dead. We can eventually hand stuff off. Eventually, yeah, so we can just grab all of this stuff. Okay. Holy. Okay, well. I don't think, okay, so the only special units are these and Crypt Horrors, which we can also hire. Vargeist, yeah, we're not gonna be getting a lot of Vargeist probably with that kind of stuff available. Right, what else is, so Vargeist is competing with Terrorgeist, Hex Wraiths, which are really nice. Sort of. They do get a how much bonus versus infantry? 6, so not insane, but Black Coach, Cairn Wraiths. These don't even count, but that's because you wouldn't want multiple in an army anyways. Okay, and then big pop-up Mortis engine. And Vargulf. Yeah, I mean, maybe you get one of these? I don't know, man. Like, they have been pretty good so far, but, like, Terrorgeist is... Okay, so I guess we go with, hire some of those, hire like 4 of those over 2 turns, and then just go from there? Or maybe put Crypt Horrors? I'm not sure, there's so many possibilities.
Darkness comes.
Her buffs are... This is what we'll get kind of, maybe sort of early. We get Graveguard and Zombies. She doesn't give any benefits to those other kinds of units, I don't believe. No, she doesn't have the skeleton thing. Okay, so we've got 2 of these already, so we can go
It
1.
will be done.
Wait, why can we hire more? Oh, because you can have 6, that's right, okay. I keep thinking it's a 4-unit thing. Okay, how about we go with 4 of those, and... 2 Cryptors? It's a decent front line. Guess we can only hire 3 per turn. Because we don't have the edict. Alright. Sorry that took a little bit. I was just like, holy, what? I was not even expecting to see that. That was so much information so quickly, and I haven't had much sleep. Okay.
That is not wise.
Okay. We'll go ahead and try to power up a couple armies here. We're probably going to go in the red for a few turns, but probably be okay. Almost certain this is going to get sacked. I mean, you still get to keep the growth for when you take over the province again, so we're still getting a little bit, you know, so we can level it up once we get it. But man, okay, so I can trade a vampire over and get a couple of those sweet units. It's so tempting not to just make a huge death ball with the vampire, just to put all the good units with Isabella, but she's already murdering people. What are you gonna do, Grombrundle? What are you gonna do? He might, Okay, well, they killed them. Really? He just ran forward? Oh no, they ran. Okay, so he's not gonna chase. Really? He's just gonna sit and take attrition? He's not even gonna like raid me or something? Yeah, I want to keep a lot of heroes with her though, because she gets those special discounts and things. I mean, everybody gets the 50% discount, but with the vampires, you know, she gets the additional like 40%. Decent lines over here. Bro, can you guys just like not for a second? So I don't have to keep running back over there. Now I'm gonna have to kill him. Because like, I can't let that 20 stack run past and like start tearing up my south side. And I guess we're powering up with her over there anyways over the next few turns. He's gonna siege me and then I just attack him and kill him. Growth, recruitment, public order. Yeah, welcome, sure. Levels of switch.
Of Sylvania.
Okay, now there's more interesting stuff over here. Not as interesting as that other place, but pretty interesting. Mystifying miasma. I mean, we could just get enfeebling foe. Like, I don't think I want to spend 6 on that though, honestly. We could go all the way through this to get to magical reserves. But I guess just make her a better fighter, sure. So now
I will not obey.
Seas of blood.
I guess my garrison's not that crazy here. I thought it was going to be crazier than that, but it's really not that crazy. Wait, how did I get experience for that over here? What? I wasn't in range for that, I don't think. Uncanny. Okay, I want to go for lightning strike. So it's either growth or vampire. She's going to be on the front line out smashing things, so I guess it's just corruption. I can't have enough. What is the corruption here? I want to know. It's 36. So it's 36 base and then 3942. Where did these guys go? Where they went? Are they in ambush stance somewhere? Oh dear. Okay.
Who wishes the red kiss?
So we're still waiting on those. Do we just kill this idiot here and rotate?
You know who I am.
So it's awful. 17, 18.
I'll ignore that.
So we could run down here. I don't think we'll be able to siege it in one turn. I mean, it's possible. It's definitely possible. But
No, I will not shame my clan.
if I leave here and go down here to bust this guy up, he's not going to be able to run because he's in that town. So that's a perk. Does this guy just take Castle Temple off? Alright, let's just take him out while we're here.
Queen of darkness. Bring them death!
Just say, don't let me fight it, please. Just... We've already done this enough, the 20 on 20 versus gutter tier infantry, or, Empire. Could liberate Stirland. Okay, we did kill there. We can get the kiss now, which is great. So we could liberate Stirland if we wanted to. They're not going to deal with us, though. They're just going to break out at the earliest moment. Would give us another kiss, but... I guess we could let them break out. So we could liberate them and then go to war with somebody else and try to get them to break out. And then kill them afterwards. I mean, maybe that's not that bad. I can't hold this area anyways. I need to get over to the other side and, like, kill the dwarfs. So maybe I just get a kiss out of this. They can hold it for a little bit. They're going to go hostile at some point with me, and then I come back and kill them again. And take the property. Because either they get it or Averland's going to get it. Pretty much. I'm not going to burn it. I don't think I haven't liberated them before. Yeah, let's just liberate them.
Shed their blood.
So yeah, I mean, they're probably going to break out, but... Book of Archon. 30 melee attack, 60 speed for 25 seconds. Okay. Give that to her. Does she have a... Can she do a caster? She can't do a caster item. Mortal Informer, sure. Item drop chance. Counter Striker. I think. Hold on. Yeah, that stuff's still locked. Okay. Counter Striker. Smoke and mirrors. All that stuff. Fervor, Dark Benediction. So who can I put this on? This dude. Channeling stats are pretty good on him. This means I'm gonna have to like micro these things. She. Terrifying Mask of E. Okay, I forgot about that. That's actually really good. Casting item. Staff of the Damned. What is she rocking? Scroll of Black Horror. That's pretty good. Okay, let's just put this on Melissa. So I'm gonna have to like micro all of these to use their little items. Okay, Staff of Damnation. Channeling Staff. Is she the... Okay, she's the actual caster. Forgot to use Tormentor Blade last time too. Oh. Mortal Informer, okay. Fishnet's here, we'll give her something. My Will pause her. Book of Archon. Sure, I'll give her some missile resist. Sterling, you want to trade or something? How bad do you hate me?
Yes?
Actually, not that bad.
You may deliver your message.
I will.
Yes. Got her 50 gold off a trade. Great Power, Awakened Templehof, Prejudice, Past Wars. It was a long time ago though. Awakened Vampire Counts, okay. Awakened Sterling, Treaties with Sterling, Military Actions, Templehof. Okay, so they're okay with it. Alright. If y'all are okay with it, maybe I'll let you live for a little while. Just protect me. So they're at war with Abraham, right? Or Averland.
Sigma's will.
Why are they not at war with Averland? I thought they were at war with everybody else at war with.
The Empire.
No, they're just military allies. So they're not my vassals. If they were vassals, they would go to war with everybody. Okay.
I am the White Dwarf.
Ooh, he's the White Dwarf.
Absolutely not.
I thirst.
That stuff is cray. Cray. Alright, let's do this. We get an extra Banshee. Eventually. Alright, so now... Awaken this. And we get... Public Order. I think that's the one we want. Vigor loss is nice. Public Order is where it's at though. I mean, 5 vampiric everywhere, though, is... That's going to take a little bit to get to that, but that's got to be... I mean, that's a lot of public orders. That's probably pretty close to 5 public order, in, like, fresh provinces. Just hard to beat this, though. Alright, let's just awaken. So in our current provinces, not going to matter so much, but in future provinces, yes. Johan. Okay, so I think they're basically the same. It's just, yeah, of a certain bloodline. It's just a different lord of that bloodline. So they're going to have the same kind of stuff, I imagine, right? I mean... Oh, hold on. This guy... So I've hired this guy before, and he has Invocation and Dance Macabre. This guy does not have either one of those. Why? It says he's a spellcaster. Does he have different spells? I mean, we could hire him and take a peek and just see and then dismiss him. See if he's the same thing. His stats are literally the same. He doesn't have something in there. I think it's just these 2 spells. Okay, let's just pull him in and then we can delete him. I'm curious.
This better be my bloodline.
Okay, yeah, it's the same thing. I didn't look at him last time. I just stuck with the girl because I was like, that's crazy. We get bats, mist form. Who is this? Karstein. Let's just mark down what was good here, so we remember next time. Marksman sucks. Storm of Night sucks. It's large. That's pretty good. Only 1 recruitment turn for Vargeist, and 40% upkeep reduction for Vargeist. So if you want to run 4 Vargeist, that's good. I don't know though. Those Vargeist are competing with some pretty crazy stuff. Cattle herder. Crossbowman. Okay, so 18% physical resist. This would be like really good if that was on Isabella, but it's not. Doesn't have the skeleton stuff. Skeleton upgrades. Flockadoom. Was that standard before? Was it Flockadoom? I thought it was something else. Flockadoom's an okay AoE spell. It's overcosted. It's been nerfed out a lot. It was very OP when it first came out. Transformation of Codon. Or Cadon. Magic. He's alright, yeah. I mean, we obviously can't afford him right now. I guess we could, but we don't want to afford him. Okay, now what do we do? Do we dash down here to deal with these guys? These guys are probably honestly just going to come over here. I don't think they can siege this. It's 9 on 15, and I have better tech than he does.
I am gone.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to look to see if there's anything cool that like we pulled up here. So we can get 1 Grave Guard, 1 normal Grave Guard, and then maybe 1 Black Knight. Okay, hiring these.
This night.
4 turns with that upgrade. Long time for that upgrade. We looked at our techs. Okay, so now our next kiss, I believe we need to get over here and get to Vampiric Corruption +5. I kind of flip-flopped on that a little bit. I do want the 10% upkeep reduction. The 3 here is very strong. It's just, this will make it so much easier to expand, and ultimately that will give us a lot of money, a lot of territory, a lot of stuff, if we have that 5 Vampiric Corruption. I think that's the tier 2 is a bit more powerful, even though I said this was pretty trash. I think after we get these 2, then this one's probably the next one. Because these 2 are nice. Like that research rate, like every province that we own is going to give us 15% research rate and 5 public order, pretty much. So that is interesting. Winds of Magic starting amount 20, but you know, we usually kill everybody before we even blow through all of our magic. And as our vampires level up, we're going to get more anyways. So this is really good. It's just like, this is like insanely good for expanding, which is what we still need to do. The ambush success chance is kind of whatever, but 5 extra corruption is tremendous. Okay, that's it for that turn. We'll see. That might be it for the episode. I would really like to fight the dwarves, but the caricaturing over there, but that may have to be next episode. If I had lightning strike, we could do it a lot easier, but I think once we get a second army here and we get those upgrades for the corruption and everything else, the +5 public order and the corruption, then I think we'll be able to expand pretty rapidly. Especially if Sterling's willing to play ball with us for a few turns. Now they might break out. They'll probably leave the, it's so stupid when they break out, then they leave the military access so that I can't go to war with them.
Then and only then shall I hear thine words.
Oh, y'all want some peace? That's cute. I mean, well, I could find something to do for 10 turns other than kill them. And you just have to wait 10 turns. I don't know what rebellion means, but yeah, I mean, we can go wipe out the dwarves or kill Ostermark. Like, we can find something to do for 10 turns. We need to kill the dwarves over to here and then resurrect the goblins. And then same deal over here if we can. Just kill this and get some goblins there just to watch it for us. I really don't want to go up in here and mess with that until I get a lot more of this area down here secured. Sure. It's just 10 turns. Then we can find something else. Okay, so Sterling's at war with Verland now, alright. Kislev's at war with Norska. Templehoff's dead. Dwarves are probably going to die after that. Why are they still in march stance? I guess it doesn't matter if you're in the town, but that just seems weird. There's a lot of beastmen just showing up in this stone. Okay, we'll figure this out next episode. I think we're gonna have to call it here. It's an hour and 4 minutes. I don't remember if we got a proper fight this episode or not. I'm really tired. I probably shouldn't have done this one. I'm like zoning out. I know we killed stuff, but I don't remember if we got a proper fight.
No.
If we didn't, sorry about that. We'll definitely get one next episode for sure. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna fight these dwarves in Eschen. They still don't have walls there, which is good. We've got 30 something.
Now.
We're gonna be able to get quite a few things. We power up here and we'll go in and blast them. Figure out how we want to redistribute some of these units. Give her a vampire. We can decide if we want to give her the necromancer with it or the banshee. And then we'll hand off some good stuff over here too. So we'll figure out how we want to redistribute that, what we want to summon, what we want to do. And then we'll take out the dwarves. We'll start with
Don't think so.
these guys. I think we should be able to kill. We might fully sidestep them. We can walk into reinforcement range though, and then attack with her. We can raise dead a bunch of stuff, and then attack with her in reinforcement range. I think that's what we'll do, and we'll just ignore this army. It's kind of just a little junk army. It can't siege anything. It's just going to burn out in our territory and run away. Same thing with this. They're going to run back home to Essen rather. Okay, now Sterling is hooking us up. They're fighting our enemies. They're holding some people off.
Who calls? Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
So we'd have to be super strong to vassalize them. Usually you have to just kill them to vassalize them, but we'll see how it goes. Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. How are the other vampires feeling about us before we log out here? Not great. They don't like us. A lot of that's the Confederation, though, and we're not fighting common enemies.
This night.
But, I mean, if they get wiped, which is what it looks like it's about to happen any moment now, then we could just go resurrect them later. Okay, so tentative game plan, depending on what happens, is we wipe out these dwarves, complete this province. Eventually we'll get to tier 4 in a couple of turns over here. We'll start hiring up some of these cool units. We'll get a preview of some of the cool units with some of this raised dead over here, which is a really, really nice raised dead, considering it's just been like some early tier units killed in here. Sometimes it just feels random when you get some of that stuff. I almost guarantee it's because the AI was sitting there.
Who wishes the red kiss?
We'll come over here, probably try to knock out Karakadreen, see if we can liberate some goblins here. I think there's a goblin faction that's like around in here, and then there's another one over here. So try to liberate Grom's Peak, put some goblins here, put some goblins here, try to befriend them. We'll see if they hold. If they don't, whatever, we'll kill them. But we'll see if they can hold the gates here for us. Just hold these dwarves at bay for a little while, and then we can press forward through here, try to clean a lot of this up as much as possible. We'll have 2 armies, so we'll have one of them kind of hang back on like defense and rebellion duty, kill him, probably her, let her level up a little bit, and then we'll just have Isabella just tear through everything, conquer all the stuff, and then she'll come. Then she'll, you know, take care of the state building process. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. I've certainly had a long time and a good time today recording these episodes, way longer than I should have. But I was having a lot of fun. It should give me a lot of content for about a week or so, maybe even longer. I don't remember how many episodes I've done. A lot. But yeah, it's a good time. I really love the Vampire Count. It's a lot of fun. I said we didn't get a ton of property early, but we sure had a lot of fights and pushed ahead quite a bit. So it felt like a lot of stuff was happening, even though, you know, you kind of have to wait on your public order to settle and your vampiric corruption to settle before you can really go out, because you're just completely surrounded by hostiles most of the time. And, you know, you need a lot of money to afford 2 armies. We're already going to go into the red to try to get the second army, even with the crazy, like, cost reduction on her army. Like, right now, this is 2,000 gold for 11 like decent units, but certainly not amazing units. And this one's only 3,300 for a 20 stack of really elite tough units. Like each one of these vampires is only 88 gold. So we kind of had to set all that up before we were able to get 2 of these armies and start dealing with all this backdooring. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content.